Hey, this is Samyukta and welcome back to yet another video. Today I'll be explaining angle exercise part 1, part 2, part 3 and part 4. So these are basically four types of eye training exercises. So in part 1 what we do is we use two straight lines, like one straight line we trace and one is at a bit of angle with that straight line, and we try to find out the angle of that line in comparison to the first or initial line, and we keep using tracing paper from time to time to use the guess and check method. In the second part, it is in the case of two lines which are in angle to each other, and in this case we have the freedom to like trace any one of them. Like we will place two lines side by side. One will we will trace any one of them. We can trace the left one also, or we can trace the right one also. It is upon us, and then we will try to use the guess and check method to find out the other one. Now the third part, in the part 3, two lines will be there in which are in little bit of angle with each other, and there will be two dots at the beginning point and at the end point of those two lines, so that we can understand that we have to trace these two lines, and then the third line will be intersecting and crossing these two lines. So our work will be to find out where the third line is in what angle to these two lines. So these exercises are mainly focusing on the angle part, like when one line is in comparison to one line, the other line is in some angle, how much the angle gap is, or when one line is intersecting the other line, what is the angle in which it is intersecting one line or the two lines. This is where the game starts. And then the part 4 is that we have two angled lines, and then there is one curved line. So in this case we have three things: two angled lines and one curved line. And here also it is not compulsory that we have to always trace this and that, or that and this. We can shift, like sometimes we can trace the curved line and one angle, or we can keep changing and shifting and experimenting. So these are the different ways in which we try to understand that how the angles of things are in comparison to each other, or in correspondence to each other. And this again is applicable in real life and in drawing, because once again these things are very basic things when it comes to drawing, like centering, points, lines, angles, proportions. So yeah, training our eye to understand the angles of things, understand the angles of whatever it is. Maybe if this is a sellotape, or suppose this is a scale, I just got it in front of me, so I'm just picking it up. If we try to implement that here is a straight line, then what is the angle between these two? This is a straight line, and here if we try to think this part, a straight line is going in this way, like suppose this way, a straight line. So what is the angle between these two? So it's very important. While we even if we try to put these simple things in a page, we will need to understand the angles of each of the things. So yeah, this again is a very important eye training exercise, and very important one. And we have to practice it to understand the concept of it. And yeah, thanks.